we are on our way to New Mexico. Should be around nine and a half hour drive, I believe, to the little town just before where we go up to camp. And that's probably another 30-45 minutes up, so I'm assuming it's going to be about a 10-hour drive. I drew a bull tag down there in New Mexico. We've been there. I haven't been there, but my dad and his buddy have been there once or twice before, I believe. So we're gonna go to that same area and see what we can find. Hopefully it's not too dark when we get there.
Well, here it is, the 16th of August, God, I've had a long day, as you can tell, 16th of September. And Weston and I have been on the road for close to probably 10 and a half hours to get to elk camp in New Mexico.
I think it was closer to 12, isn't it? Or 11 something, 11 and a half.
Probably, closer to 11, somewhere in there. And we had a lot of construction and skinny roads and bad dirt roads, but we made it. And we found camp where camp's supposed to be. We're excited as hell to be here. We know the elk are here. We've heard tales of folks that have been in here a week prior, and they were into the elk. So we got here way after dark, and rather than fight the tent and anything else in the dark, we took the four-wheeler off the trailer, threw the cots out, and we're just going to sleep right here. We're going to wake up and go shoot a bull a couple hundred yards up that canyon, hopefully. And then we'll be done. We can come back right here and take it easy for the rest of the day.
Right.
Yeah, it was quite a trip getting here. A lot longer than I expected, and we're burnt, but it's all right. Go on out.
Came up a little later this morning, but walked up this canyon a bit on this little road. Doing a couple calls here and there. Nothing was answering. Super quiet. Decided to hop up on a ridge, work our way back to camp. Finally got a bit of a bugle, maybe a couple hundred yards ahead of us.
Once we do, when we get up there, if the wind's still going uphill, like it should be, unless we get in the canyon and the thermal's still going down, I'll adjust. If it's still going up, I'll drop diagonally down, keep you up a little bit, about 80 yards or so. But if it's blowing down, I'll do the same thing. You might try to swing on us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They usually like an uphill advantage, but who knows? We can slow play that bull. Yeah. We can get this bull.
Okay, so I just hit my bull at what, 26 yards?
Yep, 26 yards.
I'll show you right where I hit him. I had my dad calling back here about 30-40 yards behind me, just slow playing him. He came in on a rope. He came in directly behind me, maybe 60 yards back there. I didn't have a shot, and he walked up behind me through here, maybe 30 yards. I didn't have a shot through there because it was through the pines. So I waited, and he came down about 26 yards right there. Just walked straight in. I just pulled back, and I was waiting. I was shaking super bad, and he stopped right behind a tree. I was just sitting there waiting. And he walked just 5 more feet. I mewed at him, took a shot, and he went maybe 36 yards
36
down.
yards, yep, and keeled over.
And he just reared over, and he just laid there for a while. We waited 30-45 minutes just to be sure. And he's done. We got him.
We got him.
So let's go walk down to him.
Beautiful day. First day in New Mexico. Shot him at 12:40.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12:40 in the afternoon. We had come up the ridge. We'd actually heard this bull, what we think is the same bull, earlier in the day, and I kind of tried to slow play him, but it was just across the canyon. It wasn't going to work. We didn't cut enough distance, so we waited for a while. Then we got our thermals right, came up on the ridge and waited, and I bugled at him, bugled into this draw. I wasn't sure this is where he went, and he answered right back. And so we cut the distance, 150.
Yeah.
Bugled again, and he answered right back. So we cut the distance another 100 probably, huh?
Yep.
And we stopped here and bugled, and he answered. So that's when I decided to slow play him. So I moved back over the ridge just a little bit, and I cow called first, and he answered the first cow calls almost immediately. And when we answered those, I knew I had him because he was answering everything, and I knew he'd be coming in fairly quickly, hopefully anyway. And so I started slow playing him, glunking and raking, and every time I'd rake, he'd bugle. And I heard him bugle off to my right, really close, and so I had to hurry and adjust. And I dropped back over the ridge and around some thick stuff. And when I did, it turned him, and he brought him right 26 yards in front of Weston. And Weston's the master shooter. He did his job perfectly. Drilled him right in the Boilermaker.
Yep.
So we'll get more footage of that when we get down there. Let's walk down there. Standing right there, and Weston was at that pine tree, and I was up over that ridge. Broadside, 26 yards. Look at that. It looks like he made one jump. The arrow fell out. It's like covered Western. Let's have a look at that thing.
Yeah, it's just straight
pass through. Broadhead to fletchings.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing. There's a blood trail all the way down. Once now that we knew what it was, we kind of followed it. We won't need to go step by step now because we could see him. So. You see the scuff marks where he was struggling. Weston, how do you show us where he toppled over backwards? I was looking right in here somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was right here.
Yeah, right here. He stopped right here and toppled over. There's a bunch of scuffs and like that. There's a bunch of blood right there. This is where he toppled over backwards the first time.
And he got up.
Yeah, it was like a miracle that he stood up.
Yeah.
But he didn't stand up for long. And that's it right there. Oh my God, that's so amazing. So amazing. Such a great bowl. Opening morning, or not even opening morning. It's our first day here, but it's definitely not opening morning.
Nice 5.
This is a great 5. Straight up 5x5 mature ball. It's a great ball. We walk around here. I don't normally like to show the exit or entry, but look at that. Can't ask for anything better than that. Now we got a lot of work. Great 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and agars. They're all polished, looking good. Amazing bowl. I mean, me and Weston were just so elated. We just came off a Utah hunt, and Weston was successful. Almost just a quick turnaround, and we get to come shoot big bulls in New Mexico. And this bull read the textbook. He's a good student. I was a good, well, we both read the textbook, I guess is how that works out, huh? I called to the textbook. He came in textbook. And Weston shot textbook. I guess everybody followed the rules today. Look at that happy hunter right there.
Very happy.
Oh yeah.
In the hole. Keep in the hole. Nice and cool though. Oh shit. There it comes.
There she goes.
There she blows.
Well, here it is the next morning. What is it, the 18th of September? And the Make It Happen boys definitely made it happen yesterday, as you'll see. But that's what we do. That's what we know how to do. And the four-wheeler's loaded up. We're getting ready to go to town in hopes that we're going to find a cooler down there to set him in, because we still have a whole week here.
And one more tag.
And one more tag to fill. So yeah, it's a really nice problem to have for a change. He stayed nice and cool down in this valley last night. We thought a bunch of coyotes might have got to it, but they didn't. We woke up in the middle of the night to a pack of coyotes 50, 60 yards from us. And yeah, he didn't get any smaller overnight.
No, he did not.
He's still looking pretty good. Nice and mature. Got some little devil tines going on there. He's beautiful. Weston, you got anything to add to that? You want to talk our trip? Our pack out?
Back out. Well, we decided to come off the cliff first time for some reason. Didn't know. Thought it was the fastest way back to the trail. But
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
so we did a little bit of rock climbing, but got that down to the road, and then Brandon came, went up for his second trip, brought the rest down. A lot easier way that time.
A lot easier. I wish we'd have known that trip.
Yeah.
I wish we'd have known that trip. That way down the second or the first time, we'd have been a lot better off. It's another half mile walk on the road, but it would have been way better.
Well, you know what I forgot to say? After we shot him and we were waiting there, the phone gives me memories from years, pictures that I took. And September 17th, 4 years ago, was when I shot my last bull.
That big old boy in Utah.
Yep, exactly 4 years ago.
Exactly 4 years of the day. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now we're getting ready to get packed up. We took this morning off. We were all a little bit burnt, at least me and Weston were. Brandon was fresh as a daisy, but we were a little burnt after a full day of working on a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Those big bulls are just fun that way. They will make you earn from shot to before shot even. But it's all right. He's going to be in the freezer for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So that's when they're the best. They're the best when they're coming in, and then they're even better when you're eating them.
Yep.
So yeah, that's about the update for this morning. Getting ready to head back.
Yeah, most of the hard work is over with this boy.
Yep.
We gotta get another one now.
Trying to decide whether I want to cape that head out while I'm here, just to get rid of all that extra crap on him, because we're going to do a European on that bull. So
Might as well.
I'll just cape that head out while I'm here. I don't have to be picky about it.
Right.
So, all right, let's do this.
Okay.
You want to film us going out?
Yeah, I'll get you going out.
Hopefully he
Walk
stay
behind
on.
him.
Yeah, should probably hold that on.